also like to thank all the state associations, the government agency and the authorities who were involved in the smooth conduct of this match. Our presentation party, starting from my immediate left, very fortunate to have with us Mr. Rohan Jaitley, President of the DDCA, Delhi and District Cricket Association. We've got Mr. Rajan Manchanda, Joint Secretary, DDCA, Mr. Siddharth Sahib Singh, Secretary, DDCA. Then we've got Mr. Kurian Chandapillai, Chief Sales Officer, North Ambuja Cement, Mr. Iswar Singh Samant, Dream 11 Game Changer fan, and Kaveri Kulla, Vice President, Consumer Marketing International Markets, is with us. So, welcome, lady and gentlemen. Our first job is to ask the Australian captain, Pat Cummins, to come and have a chat with us, please. Thank you very much for that round of applause. Well, after Nagpur, the first innings, the way you guys batted, showed a lot of promise. So you will be very happy with the recovery and the way you played in that first innings.
Yeah, that's right. I thought 260 was a decent score on that first day wicket. So I thought the guys bounced back in that first innings well.
And you would have thought, all of us thought you would get a 80 or 100 run lead. What happened?
I think they batted quite well. Their innings probably matched our innings. Just one or two partnerships and suddenly you can get up to around that 260 mark pretty quickly. And then at the innings break it was kind of evenly matched.
Yeah, you would think, why did we play the first innings at all? Because the lead was just one run. But obviously you would understand. People will be talking about your performance in the second innings, your tactics as well. That's going to be the big story, right? So your thoughts on what happened this morning, especially with the batting and the tactics that you had as a batting unit?
I think, disappointing when we were, 2 for 80 or whatever we were. Pressure was right on them. We were ahead of the game. So to let that slip is really disappointing. I think that'll be the review over the next few days is what we, could have done differently. It's a similar story to last week in Nagpur.
Were every batsman left to themselves to choose what shots they wanted to play, or it was a general kind of tactic to play the sweep shots?
No, everyone's up to, they're in control of their own game. Some of it's, planning. You're going to get some balls that have your name, on it anyway. It wasn't easy. Ashwin and Jadeja were bowling well, but I think that'll be the review. Shot choice, did we go about it the right way, and we'll work that over the next few days.
For a team that's number 1 in the world on the rankings, the defeat in Nagpur obviously would have hurt you. This defeat, how do you feel about this one as opposed to the last one? How are your feelings on the 2 setbacks?
I think both disappointing. I think this one in particular being probably ahead of the game for a lot of it. Those opportunities don't come often in India, so you've got to grab them. So unfortunately we missed this one. This one hurts a little bit.
Hard luck for this game. All the best for the next one in Indore.
Thank you.
So that was Pat Cummins, the Australian captain. Our next presentation is the Ambuja Strongest Performer of the Match, and this award goes to Akshar Patel. Now this is for hitting the longest 6 in a test match, 85 meters to Akshar Patel. Mr. Kurian Chandapillai will present a trophy and a cheque of ₹1 lakh. Next up, we've got the Dream 11 Game Changer of the Match award, and this goes to Ravichandran Ashwin, who I thought in that morning session bowled like a dream. 6 wickets. Mr. Iswar Singh Samant presenting the cheque and a trophy to Ashwin for his 6 wickets in the match. Next up, if I can invite the Indian captain Rohit Sharma for a chat. Right, your primary thoughts after the result today?
Yeah, fantastic result for us. Looking at how things were yesterday, how we came back and finished our job was a great effort from especially the bowlers because even though we were 1 run deficit, but I thought we were very much behind the game considering we have to bat, second on that pitch. But the kind of effort we put in this morning to come out and get 9 wickets was a fantastic effort. And yeah, I mean, and then just to go out there and finish the job with the bat as well.
Yeah, that morning session, we need your thoughts on that one. Obviously, Ashwin, Jadeja do their thing. It's something that we've seen before. Your thoughts, I know you don't like to talk about the opposition in the way they played, but did you think with the choice of shots that they played, it just made your job a little easier?
No, I mean, look, on a pitch like that, you've got to come out and try and do different things as well. We were prepared for it. Looking at how they batted last evening, we knew that, they're going to come and play some shots. For us, it was important not to panic. Just keep hitting that areas because pitch will help. We knew there was a lot in the pitch and we just had to hit that areas rather than, panicking and trying to do various things which those guys are not used to. I've seen them enough. I've seen them bowl enough and take wickets on these kind of conditions. It was all about just waiting for that mistake to happen, and that's exactly what happened in the morning. We had discussed some things in the morning that we wanted to do, and luckily it worked for us.
The morning conditions that you get in Delhi, especially, and the evening session that we saw, do you think that was a great opportunity because the conditions were going to suit your spinners? There was going to be a little more bite, and if you needed seamers as well, there would have been something for them too.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, look, every game, you play here in this type of weather, there is a bit of moisture on the pitch, and I generally, what I noticed here in these 3 days is, there is a lot to offer in the first session. As the game goes on, second and third session, the pitch gets slower and slower, and then there's not enough bite in the pitch. And we saw most of the wickets fell in the first session of all 3 days. And that is something we focused on this morning. We wanted to keep it tight. We wanted to be disciplined. And yeah, I had a good chat with them. These guys are the masters of this condition. They've played enough games, got enough wickets as well. It was just about, keeping it tight, keeping it patient, let them do what they want to do, not focusing on how they wanted to bat and get panicked with that. It was important for us to stay calm and let the mistake happen.
Final question, I asked this because you're very good at this, is the big moments in the game you thought during the course of the test match that got India to be in this winning position and eventually win the game?
Yeah, I mean, look, when you play Test cricket, 4 innings, there are a lot of moments actually, if you see, that you can count on. But I thought the partnership of Jadeja and Virat, and then Akshar and Ash, that is something we can take a lot of pride in. And with the kind of balance that we have created, it gives us that opportunity to go out and bat freely as well. To get that 100-run partnership on that pitch was never going to be easy, but those guys applied in the middle and got us, almost to the first inning total of Australia. Like I said, even then we felt, we had to bowl well, restrict them to as low as possible, and then come out and bat.
Congratulations on this win, 2-0 up, virtually through to the World Test Championship final, you would think, but all the best for the next match.
Thank you very much.
So that was Rohit Sharma, the Indian captain. Our final presentation is the MasterCard player of the match, and this one goes for the second time in a row to Ravindra Jadeja. 10 wickets in the match, best figures in the match, best figures in the innings as well. 6 for 7 for 42. Boy, was he good today. The problem is more for me as to what new questions can I ask you, because we did the same thing in the last match. So well done once again. Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
So tell us about today's performance to begin with.
Yeah, I think, I was enjoying my bowling as, this kind of wicket generally suits my bowling because odd ball is spinning, odd ball is keeping low. So I was just looked to bowl into the stumps. I knew that they're going to play sweeps and reverse sweeps. So yes, my aim was, just keep bowling into the stumps.
It seems from the outside that you want to keep it simple. Is it your idea, or there are certain things that you perhaps don't share or people don't notice, or you really want to keep things simple?
Yeah, I was, look to keep things simple because, they were, looking for runs, because yesterday also in those 12 overs they were looking for runs and they were, their intent was very aggressive. So I think my plan was, try and just keep bowling into the stump. If they make misstep, then I have a chance to get them out.
Do you think sweep shot is a good option against Ravindra Jadeja?
Not on this kind of wicket.
So well done. Your batting also was instrumental in getting India into a strong position.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Congratulations on the award and all the best for the next match.